This is lesson 14, sets of real numbers, and we're going to talk about the relationship between numbers today. Numbers can actually be sorted and categorized more than just like positive or negative. And if you think back to science class when you learned about kingdom, order, phyla, class, it kind of gets sorted in that way. And I know that this is a pretty difficult or like hard to think about concept. So we're going to start with a little bit of something that we are familiar with and then work down into the numbers. So as you see here in this diagram, there is a picture of the globe flattened out. And we live in the United States. So I'm just going to highlight that in with my highlighter. And United States is part of the entire world. But I can even classify where we live a little bit deeper by looking at the map of our country and saying, oh yeah, we live in Pennsylvania. So not only do we live in the United States, but we also live in Pennsylvania. And I can think about it even more. Here's my map of Pennsylvania. We live in, or at least our school is in Clearfield County, and right here I'm highlighting Clearfield County. I know that some of you might live in Jefferson County since our district is made up of both Clearfield and Jefferson County, but for this sake, the school is in Clearfield County. And Clearfield County can be broken up even more into all of the places in Clearfield County, and I have right here is a map of DuBois and what DuBois looks like. And DuBois is in Clearfield County. And then we can even go scrolling, even zooming in even more. We can think about, okay, well, in Clearfield County, and in Clearfield County, in DuBois, that's where the middle school is. And so like even inside of DuBois, we can zoom in even more and say, oh, we are right here at the middle school. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. Everybody who's in the United States is in the world. But not everybody in the world lives in the United States. Likewise, Pennsylvania is in the States, but not everybody who lives in the United States lives in Pennsylvania. But for sure, if you lived in Pennsylvania, you would be part of the United States. And every level you can think about that, like even in Pennsylvania. If you live in Pennsylvania, that doesn't mean that you live in Clearfield County. It just means that you live in the state. But for sure, if you live in Clearfield County, you're part of Pennsylvania. Same thing with DuBois. If I live in DuBois, then I live in Clearfield County. But just because I live in Clearfield County does not mean that I live in DuBois. There's other places to live like Grampian and Clearfield and Luthersburg. You know, there's just a ton of other places to live. And if I'm in DuBois, that doesn't mean I'm in the middle school, but we go to school at the middle school, and our middle school is part of DuBois. And I'm going to explain what that means for numbers in the next section, but I just want you to be thinking about this as you think about how we're sorting our numbers.